Okay, on this video, we're going to go into why fasting is effective in healing and all different types of healing modalities, whether it's with your physical body, spiritually, or mentally. In order to understand that, first you have to adapt or think about a new type of food group. Most people are familiar with the meats, poultry, dairy, um, fruits, vegetables, grains. Screw that. Let's talk about a new food group, and food group as it pertains to spiritual beings. That's you, that's me. All right? So if we're going to talk about food groups, the first sustenance, the first thing that the body can actually assimilate is actually love. Love is the highest of all sustenance for physical beings, period. The next sustenance for human beings and spiritual beings is actually oxygen. Go without oxygen for 5 or 6 minutes, you will no longer be a physical being. You will now be back in the spiritual realm. I will guarantee that. Unless you have very good ability to hold your breath. And there are people like that, but not too many people have that ability. Usually after 5 to 10 minutes, you're going to leave this body. So the next thing is oxygen. And it's a key thing. Oxygen, and this is for another video, is somewhat of a carrier or a conduit for your spiritual energy. That's another video. The third sustenance that the body can assimilate the best is pure water. See, this is about assimilation. So the highest one is love. The second one is oxygen. The third one is pure water. Distilled water, living water is like in coconuts. Living water is like the juice of fruits, the juice of live fruits and live vegetables, not pasteurized. See, most people on this line are buy pasteurized, like that's cooked, that's dead waters. You want live waters like live lemonade and live orange juice and live grape juice and live strawberry juice and live celery juice. Living waters, high vibration. Love is the highest, oxygen, pure water, then raw fruits and their juices, raw vegetation and their juices. The body is made up of 95%. Well, I'm not sure 95%. I'm being a little bit off from there, but it's majority water. So you want to have foods that are rich in water, and particularly live water. The whole thing about when you're fasting helps to eliminate the dead food stuff that people store up in their body. So if you engage in eating a lot of cooked foods and meats and breads and seafood and liquor and soda and pasteurized juices, your body doesn't really assimilate it. What your body does is it stores it up, and it gives you the illusion that you're healthy. It gives you the illusion that you're puffed up and you're big but in reality, most people are full of shiniza, of shiitake, of SH. That's what most people are full of that. They don't understand that. That's why when they fast, their breath gets very foul. The fecal matter that comes into their body is not smelling too good because they're now starting to eliminating dead food stuff. Your body's a temple. Most people put more emphasis on their church, on their mosque, on their synagogue than they do on their body. Your first temple is your body. How many of you watching this video would take a dead carcass of a cow or of a pig and dump it in your church or in the place you worship? And how many would you leave it there for a week? It wouldn't smell too good. But you take that and you put it inside your body and you expect your body to thrive. And you expect your health to thrive and your mentality to thrive and your spirituality to thrive. It's going to have challenges. Yet, if you take a bowl of fruit, leave it there for a week. It's going to smell fruity. It's going to smell nice. Put it in your body. It's going to heal your body. That's just something, a light thing to think about, folks. All the major religions whether it's Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, or even the philosophy of people studying yoga. There was Pentalogy, there was Buddha for Buddhism, for Muhammad for the Muslims, Jesus for Jews and Christianity, and yet people like Peter and Moses, they all were fasters. Fasting is a way to elevate the energy in your body. Fasting is a way to get you back to your original state. When you fast, that's why they always say fasting, and you pray. Praying is nothing more than your inner thoughts, your inner thinking. Here's a news clip for most people. Listen to this. Every thought you have is a prayer, because everything that you think resonates with an emotion. All eating is emotional eating. This is why the first sustenance is love. Most people don't understand that because most people lack or they feel cut off from love. If you don't believe me, next time you go to pick up some food, ask yourself, how does your gut feel? How does your arm feel? Are you happy? What are you eating for? Are you eating because you're really hungry, or are you eating because you're sad? You're eating because you want to feel happy. You're eating for you want to feel connected. You're eating because you want to feel love. You're eating because you want happiness. Do you know that you could predict and also get an understanding of people by the majority of food, or the type of food they eat? Let me give you some examples. You examine a person who eats a lot of dairy, a lot of pasta. You're going to see a person that a lot of times feel like they are missing love. Oh, let me have a bowl of ice cream and this big gallon of ice cream. And some of you are probably laughing at yourself because we've all been there. You don't feel love. So it's not the ice cream, it's the fact you don't feel love. But if you felt love, you wouldn't crave the ice cream. You talk about meat eaters. I remember I had a friend of mine, I said, listen, be careful of a person that they were dating that was a heavy meat eater. And as I examined the person, this person could be prone to violence. You show me a person that meat is a huge part of their diet, I'm going to show you a person that's quick to anger. Meat carries a vibration. Do you think that animals want to get slaughtered? Do you think animals feel good when they get slaughtered? They feel terror. They feel anger. What you eat becomes part of your DNA, becomes part of your body. You show me a person that indulges in a lot of fruits. I'm going to show you a person a lot of times that loves themselves, that loves people. Why? Because fruit is an offering of the gods. Fruits is of a high vibration. Fruits are offered. All right. I mean, that's probably a little more esoterical. I don't want to mean to get too esoterical for everybody. I'm just trying to look at my notes here because a couple of things I did want to go over. But I just wanted to just give you a little background about a new food pyramid. You're fasting, you're eating raw foods, or you're looking to eat raw foods to raise your vibration. As you raise your vibration, you raise your health, not only physically, mentally, and spiritually. All diseases are nothing more than the consumption of low vibratory thoughts and low vibratory foods. Period. It is not rocket science to heal. It really isn't. What it is a difficulty in getting people who are kind of hooked on foods. Most people are food addicts. Drugs are not the biggest problem in our society. Food is the biggest issue in our society. We have people who are food addicts. In closing, I'll say this. Most people I know are very religious. They'll say, Des, in Jesus Christ, everything's possible. Jehovah, everything's possible. And Allah, everything's possible. Fast. I can't live without my food. Oh, so food is your God and not the energy of love. See, when you start to realize that the energy of love, the energy of enthusiasm, the energy of prosperity, the energy of feeling good, the energy of feeling positive, the energy of feeling prosperous and wholesome is your first sustenance, then it'll start to cause you to have actions of eating more high vibratory foods. High vibratory thoughts leads a person to have more high vibratory foods, or a person who engages in high vibratory foods will start to have more high vibratory thoughts. Next video won't be so esoterical, but I thought I should go into that because I felt compelled to talk about it today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I look forward to bringing you many more. Good day. God bless.